Alright, welcome back guys. Third, wait, one, two, third match. Yeah, it was supposed to be the fourth match, but third match of the day, Norway versus Russia. Hi Turtle, once again.
Hello, great to see everyone.
Um,
Looking forward to another game.
yep. Um,
Hopefully,
so,
this will run smoother than the previous game today.
yeah, hopefully. Team of 6 versus team of 4. Um,
Yes,
yep.
I believe that. However, for the Norway team, Mjautra has not turned up again, um,
Right.
and I also believe Eggy is still away. So, sort of a 4v4 again. Um,
Okay. It's
but
actually the first losers bracket match, right? So the team that loses is out.
yeah, this is an important one. Unlike all of the other games we've had so far, where it's all happy, fun times. Losing this one means they're out of the tournament for good.
Yeah.
So I think both teams will be really putting everything on the line here.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the bands real quick.
So Russia with first ban, and they banned Underworld, and then we've got that pretty common space station ban here.
Yeah.
We've seen it a few times, and it just seems like it's the hard map.
Yeah.
Which, admittedly, I think is the main reason we've seen so much wiggle so far, is because Space Station has been banned instead of wiggle.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Probably.
yeah, looking forward to seeing the rest of these maps. Still haven't seen Mayan in a competitive setting, or Snowman at all yet.
Oh
So
yeah. I forgot about Snowman.
hopefully, well, maybe we'll get to see those today.
Yep.
Okay, a first pick by Russia as well, being Moonlight, the Copland map.
All right. Everyone's ready. Let's jump into it.
Here we go. Okay, so Norway team being Ari, Ari, Optat, and Flip It versus the Russian team of Yeah, Abri, and Brurname. Optat with an early finish, Abri with an early finish, and now Ari with an early finish. Ari being Bob Puckman, if
Right.
you guys are confused by that.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll get up the times very quickly just to so we can check those times.
One DNF
So top
currently
10 is 9.514.
Oh sure.
Okay, one DNF still from Brown Name currently. But you know, a lot of time for this to change. Russia with what's looking like a better average at the moment, but again, as we had that issue earlier, you've got to have 3 people finish.
Yeah. I really like how the map looks.
Yeah, very fun map to watch this one. The gravity changing is very fun.
Oh, I believe Brennan going for the fast strat at the start, skipping one of the orbs and going up directly from the floating zone.
Yeah. Looks like this is not what Ari is going for, with that time still at the top of the lobby. Up tap and Flip It. Currently behind a little bit, but there we go. Flip It and Ob Tap, I think they're both with PBs, putting them much closer. Going gonna have to hope, I think, for something for more PBs though on that in the last minute.
Yep.
A minute to go. Gonna need definitely some more PBs here from this Norway side to manage to come back. And they are still coming. Optat and Flipip slowly improving their times here. But currently, Broname, Abri, and Yat holding out with this 9.7 average.
A little bit under 200 milliseconds difference. Well, now it's even closer. More like 100.
Very nice PB there from Ari, again, up front. We found this in a lot of games. Ari is kind of very much carrying these matches. 9.616 on this map being, although I can't tell exactly, probably somewhere in around the 20-30th position.
Last run maybe from Flipip.
No, not enough time to finish, unfortunately. Optat with a good time there at the end as well, getting that sub 10 eventually, but unfortunately just not quite enough there.
Oh, good performance from Russia.
Yeah, good performance from there, definitely. On their own pick, that's what I guess you want to see. Teams winning their own picks, meaning Norway now to take a pick. They'll be hoping they can win this and put the score back in their favour slightly.
Will we see some snowmen? Yeah, seems like it. First time snowman.
In that case, looks like we've got the first showing of Snowman live.
Yeah.
This being a Victor map. In fact, I think this is Victor's only map in the tournament. So, thank you, Victor. Potentially going to have some team changes as well here. So, just looking at that now.
Seems like Icy is gonna come in.
Yeah.
For Norway.
Looking forward to seeing this map live. It's got a very interesting end to this one. An identity involving swings. I'm pretty sure backward swings, in fact, to be specific. Got a similar design to the first, I think an Exo Cup map from Victor as well.
Yeah.
He found a style and he's used it.
Yeah.
Okay, just waiting for Icy to join, I think, here. I don't think this is someone has joined the lobby, but I don't think this is the right person. So I think potentially Icy might need an invite if there's any Norwegian players that can hear me. Can one of you send an invite to Icy directly?
Everyone in chat want to sub for Norway. Apparently.
Looks like Icy's in.
Alright. Let's see if we can get started.
Okay.
Let's go.
Norway's first pick. Snowman. Here we go. So this map has this quite a simple start, but then as Icy is demonstrating now, backwards ending. Icy now with a 9.1 to start off here.
Let me check
The times, Yes. Um, Ari with an 8.6 and Burnham also with an 8.6 now.
Uh, those are top 50. Yeah.
Abri with a 9.2, meaning that both teams still have one player yet to finish. ICP being there, putting the lead further into the Norwegian hand, but Flip It yet to finish. There we go, he's finished. We've got an 8.9. Putting them quite far ahead of Russia at the moment, but all still to change. Abri now tying IC, but yet to finish. I
Here you
say
go.
as soon as he finishes. Very close times here. Burnham slightly behind Ari, even less behind Flip It, and IC and Abri currently tying on that 8.929 in the middle.
Kind of like two players at the top fighting, and then the rest of the team also fighting.
3 individual 1v1s.
Yeah.
Burnham just died at the end of that run. Don't know whether it was a good run or not, but unfortunate there. Nice time from an 8.781.
Taking the lead for Russia.
Gonna need FlipIp's gonna need to PB, I think, here, to again get a bit closer to the time of as that's who he was playing against almost in this match. Ari with an 8.596 now.
Not quite.
Putting himself further in the lead in first, but it's not enough by itself.
Yeah, still useful.
30
seconds.
30 seconds left. Not much longer. Abri PBing as well now. An 8.861 there, meaning we're really going to need to see a PB here from Flip It. Probably last runs now.
I don't think Flip It can make one more.
Yeah, it's all on Icy then.
Oh, right before this.
Right before the end, which unfortunately means Russia wins that point again for Norway, but Russia will be pleased, taking a 2-0 advantage here.
Yeah.
Would have needed a bit more of a I think improvements from a couple of players there, or some very big improvements at the end there. Yeah.
All right, next map is gonna be Purple by Parksy.
Yeah. Looks like there's going to be a slight change here on the teams as well. Oh, no, they just left and rejoined. The Norwegian team, of course, just having to... They've got a few... They've surprisingly have more than 3 players, so they are switching occasionally, which is why we have these slight delays.
Yeah. Waiting for Norway to get ready. Would really like to see some Mayan next. See how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
And like what I was trying to do on the 1v1 earlier.
Yes. So someone can see how Mayan should actually be played. Okay. Yep, looks like the Norwegian team are now ready.
Let's get started.
Here we go. 2-0 to Russia. Gonna be Norway gonna be looking to take that first point back into their favour. It's not over there yet. There's a lot of time still.
Yeah, bring some moral back to the troops.
Exactly. Currently, we have Ari sitting up front with a 7.979. Bronheim just recently finishing there to get an almost to get a very similar time to both of them on low 8.0s. Abri with an 8.5 at the moment, and IC still yet to finish. There we go. IC finishing with an 8.011. Nice time there.
Quite the lead here for Norway.
Yes, these times on this map, by the way, currently still pretty slow, I'd say, for these players. There we go. 7.8 from Brenham and Ari. Slightly closer to the top 50 times now. Abri's still behind that with this 8. Oh, now only an 8.199, making this much closer. A lot of these teams in the middle, very similar. A lot of these players in the middle, from IC to Optat, all on this 8.0, very similar times. Big improvements from anyone who can make a difference here, just over the halfway point.
Ari and Brenham once again doing a 1v1 on the lead, a bit ahead of everyone else.
Yeah. Ari currently taking that at the moment, but all can change. These times definitely still improvable for this map. Yeah. A minute left on this match.
That could be start of a comeback from Norway.
Indeed. No PBs for a while. Nothing major changing in the scoreline. Abri still sitting behind though. Okay, there we go. PB by Optap down to an 8.026. 30 seconds left here. Lead pretty heavily in the favour of Norway, but a PB from Abri at the bottom could really change that. No PBs though from most of the players for quite a while now. This, other than Optap getting that 8.026. The majority of the players not getting PBs. It's 5 seconds left. Final runs. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to get any more PBs. Quite a stable game, that one.
Yeah. Here's the start for Norway.
Indeed. Yeah, good job from them to bring a point back. I believe it's their pick now as well. So they'll be hoping they can take this momentum forward. Still, however, Russia in the lead, 2-1 up. Harry pointing out that that's their first point they've won in EWC.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like they're not sure which map to switch to yet.
Apparently, chat wants to know what's happened with USA versus UK. Well, USA didn't have enough players available to play, so by the rules, UK gets to win. So unless UK decides otherwise, UK gets the win. Unless UK decides to replay the match or something, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. It was a winners bracket game as well. Both teams still in. And losers bracket should have easier opponents. So I think both teams will still go far regardless. Just trying to work out. I think the Norway have picked Bauhaus here. So it looks like they're ready.
Well, the rules state that to people saying that it isn't fair. The rules state that you need 3 players online available to play at the moment of the match. So we waited a while, and yeah, US
Yeah.
had only 2 players available.
Yeah. I think also the UK put quite a lot of effort into making the time, even though it wasn't great for them. They realized it late, but SIP ended up playing after getting off of a flight and being awake for 35 hours. So, yeah, I think it's unfortunate, but it shouldn't make that much difference in the long term.
Let's get started with the next game.
Yeah.
2-1 for Norway. No, for Russia.
Yeah. Norway pick, Bauhaus, and we'll get back to the game at hand.
Go.
Bauhaus has been a popular map, I feel. A lot of players seem to like this one. It looks really good. One of my favourite Norway maps. And off the bat, the Norway team getting some finishes there. In fact, the entire Norwegian team finishing.
Yeah, that big slide is kind of satisfying.
Yeah. Ari in the lead at the moment with a 10.164. This time being, if I can find the maps, not actually top 100 yet. There we go. Ari's time is now top 100 times the map. But these times can definitely go down to much lower than that. Top 50 being a 10.030. In fact, this map's got very tight positions at the top, so a good run on this map is pretty well optimized already. There we go. Nice time from 10.014. That's a top 50 time. Pretty much a frame between 10th, a frame slower than 10th and a frame faster than 50th is roughly where that is.
Russia definitely giving quite the fight here.
Yeah, very nice times from them so far. Running with a
top
sub
3.
10. That's exactly top 10 actually on this map. So very nice time from Brunning. Gonna need some big times here from the Norwegian side. Looks like Obtat's on a decent pace run here. Oh, unfortunate there at the end. ICP being low, getting down to a 10.147. Gonna need a lot more though. Currently, they've got a minute left and they're fairly far behind at the moment with these very strong Russian scores.
I wouldn't be surprised seeing Ari take some position from the Russian players.
Yeah, looks like he's on a decent run here.
Ooh, fails the...
Unfortunate there at the end, but 40 seconds left. Russia still with a pretty convincing lead. Unfortunately, these Norwegian players just are not getting this perfect run that they need. 30 seconds left now. Only a few runs left for each team now. Potentially last runs now, depending on how quickly they reset. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be time for any more runs for any of the Norwegian players. So a sweep in this lobby there from the Russian side. Very good performance from them.
Yeah.
Norway might be upset with the pick here.
Clean
but
level, clean match.
Yeah, very nice scores there from the Russian team. Okay.
Up next one is Pantone.
Another Narwhal map, back-to-back Narwhal maps here. In fact, I think we saw this map in the Australia game earlier when it was the top five of the top eight were playing in that match. So very interesting match here. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Looks like teams are getting ready.
Should I just start?
Just making sure the Norwegian team have the right players in.
Right.
Currently have all four of their active players in the lobby.
I'm gonna put the music back.
As soon as you do it, they are ready to go. Right.
Let's go. Yep.
Right. Russia with a 3-1 lead here. And we're looking at Pantone now. No finishes yet in the first 20 seconds of the map. I'm sure that'll change very quickly, but looks like Icy just deciding to get a time on the board, and Ari and Yeah with slightly better times for this map. I think this map specifically, we're looking at around 8.942 is top 50, and 8.731 is top 10. So
Right. That ending is so precise, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was supposed to be even harder, like even more precise.
yeah.
My Narwhal will confirm if that was the map. I asked for a change at the end.
It looks like the stream might be struggling a little bit. Can you guys see anything at all at the moment? I mean, just so you know, currently Norway are in the lead. I can't actually see the times. They're not appearing on my screen either, but
yeah.
Norway are in the lead.
Yeah, here you go, guys. Sorry. This is a learning experience.
This might be an issue on my end, but
You're not seeing.
I'm struggling to see any of the exact times. I can tell that Norway are leading at the moment. I don't know what time Ari has got.
And 8.7.
Oh, nice time then. That's around that top 10 sort of position. Looks like Russia has taken the lead again. Very close though by the looks of things, these averages.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of room still to improve for Icy and Flip It.
milliseconds.
And Abri actually. I believe that says 30 seconds left. Not a lot of time here.
Any
but
small
the Icy
by Norway would put them in the lead.
Yeah, Icy and Flip It still further behind. Yeah, the time is roughly okay. There we go. Abri getting a PB, massively putting
big improvement. Yeah,
Russia in the lead here, and unfortunately, not quite enough there from Ari. Despite that 8.727 being, a top 5 time for this map, not quite enough.
that was so close at the end, though. But
Yes, very close indeed.
are you seeing the stream properly now? Or
Yeah, it's running over better. Um, I could see roughly what was going on. Just the numbers were a bit blurred. Um, okay, 4-1 down. Russia now on match point. Almost the reverse sweep would be required here for Norway.
yeah,
But we've seen it before. Italy 3-1 up, ended up losing 4-3 to Germany. It's possible.
yeah, you're right.
Looks like Ari is picking
Wiggle
Wiggle.
for the meme, he says. Sounds good.
Exactly how you should take it. When your back is to the wall,
Chat,
play for the memes.
chat cheering for Norway currently. Never back down, never give up.
They got this. It would be an incredible comeback though. Russia have been looking very impressive.
A spam of the orc emoji by Narwhal as support. Thanks, Narwhal. I'm sure they will appreciate.
Right. Just trying to work out who's meant to be here for the Norway team. The Russia team, as always, ready to go.
Alright. Let's start.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna forget to change this time. Last chance for Norway.
Indeed. Again, having some lag issues, but okay, it looks like we're back on track again here. Russia with 2 early times on the board. Optat also decided to get an early time on the board, but unfortunately quite a slow one. Possibly just looking for, trying to
Yeah, now I want to
mentally
see who's doing the strat and who isn't.
Yeah. Ari with a 5.5, nice time there. On this map, 5.5 is sort of around top 20, 30-ish. 5.91 is top 50, so a lot of these players are already getting under that. Currently, Abri still yet to finish, and Opt-out still with the 8.1, meaning at the moment this is going to end up coming down to potentially, out of the two of them, who's going to make this biggest change in the next half of the map.
Unless
either
we get a DNF again.
Another DNF would be quite impressive. It looks like Optat's going to PB though, down to a 6.078. Definitely still improvable, but good time there from him. Wow, yeah, tying Ari's time at a 5.510. Abri still needs to get a time though. He's currently pulling a Cly. That's going to catch on, by the way, I've decided. Oh, Abri's on a good run here though. A 6.244, unfortunately just...
Barely.
Yeah, the average barely staying in Norway's favour here.
Oh, here you go. Huge.
There we go. Massive PB. Gonna need a PB here from
another one
from Opt-out. Wow, a 5.413 from that's an incredible time for this map. A frame behind top 5. Very nicely done there. Gonna need a big PB here from Opt-out still, and possibly from Icy as well for this to switch back to the other direction. Wow, and say that Ari gets the PB again. A 5.375, a top 5 time on this map as well. Wow. Lagging slightly on my end. Can't really see the times anymore, but I can see the big the big colours. See if the teams are getting those times.
They're doing it.
Not very long left. Oh, Optat nearly getting a PB right at the end there, but Russia hold out. Incredible times from both Ari and both getting, around top 5. Incredible scenes.
Yeah. Very strong performance from Russia.
Yeah.
And previous match, I was kind of expecting them to win for how it was going in the start, but so not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised they keep going for a little longer.
Indeed. I think this means we might have our first game for tomorrow confirmed as well now. Being, let's double check this. Australia will be playing Russia in the second round of the losers bracket. So good luck to both of the teams for that one. I think there's a bit of a gap now between our next games, but we've got a couple still to go this afternoon. In fact, we've got Netherlands, Poland, and Belgium, Finland later today.
Which are going to be back to back, right?
Yes.
All right. In just about 1 hour.
Yes. All right.
Well, thanks everyone for joining, and hopefully see you again for the last 2 matches today.
Yes. See you then.